goes, and every time you hear it, you're like, I'm not gonna bump to this song, but then you start catching a vibe. I'm sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know. Yeah. Whoa. East Coast with that gang, gang. You know we don't play games, whoa. Hop up on that wagon, oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin', right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry, we just stuck up in our ways. West Coast gon' head stand up, put that glass and hands up. Gang, 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 we famed up. Got that change, we bagged up. Crew love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy, drip so sick I'm queasy, whoa. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang. Yeah. Watch me finesse, walk to the line. Good versus evil, God in his prime. Always in prime, always on time. Our time to shine, wifey is fine. I'm doing fine, glad that you asked. God fill me up, mud in my glass. God clean me up, all that I ask. Wherever you headed there fast. I am ahead, you are in last. Last time I checked, you were all gas. Gas in the whip it up fast. Fast and all furious, I'm starting to spaz. Getting all curious, you put me on blast. Blasting that Darius, kids in the back. Back to the future is black. Black like T'Challa, Wakanda attack. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, gang, gang. Love with the gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. It's been a while since I dropped this shit. Swole fam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang, gang. West Coast with that gang, gang. Global with that gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with that gang, gang. West Coast with that gang, gang. Global with that gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with that gang, gang. West Coast with that gang, gang. Global with that gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with that gang, gang. West Coast with that gang, gang. Global with that gang, gang. You know we don't play gang. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle. I'm the ocean, but these niggas just a puddle. Ay, oh, I swear I'm delusional. These niggas, they using me. They want my energy, ain't nothing new, this is usual. These figures confusing me. What's gotten into me? They say I'm using their cubicles. Clipping KD like some cuticles. None of this shit is excusable. Don't need a muse when I'm musical. Ay, whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. Yeah. They are controlling the youth, agenda abusing them. Nigga, we losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them, that's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act. Fucking low key with a Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got it at. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. Gorilla beer, these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble. Aye, East Coast with that gang, gang. West Coast with that gang, gang. Global with that gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with that gang, gang. West Coast with that gang, gang. Global with that gang, gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with that gang, gang. West Coast with that gang, gang. Global with that gang, gang. You know we don't play gang, gang. East Coast with that gang, gang. West Coast with that gang, gang. Global with that gang, gang. You know we don't play gang.
Good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need the G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the
flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't left and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag, couple hundred need the G-Wagons, big tax on my big spending, big facts, no pretending, we back on the full sense, that good thing, yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag, couple hundred need the G-Wagons, big tax on my big spending, big facts, no pretending, we back on the full sense.
yeah, hey, look what I got. New whip with no top. Cooking up no stove top. Ice cold, no snow drop. Big budget ass, big facts. Big money in the contract. Been running no contact. New record with the new tracks. Yeah, they been sending me new plaques. I don't really need new plaques. Nah, big rock with the suplex. Yeah, new rock got a new flex. Yeah, I'm current, I'm a new trend. Now boys with the full scent. Yeah, like I said, no new friends. We don't really need new friends.
Good thing, yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag, couple hundred need the G-Wagons, big tax on my big spending, big facts, no pretending, we back on the full sense, that good thing, yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag, couple hundred need the G-Wagons, big tax on my big spending, big facts, no pretending, we back on the full sense.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Swole Norman.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testing. Testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 3325 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in Zach Realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes? Busses, hustles, and yo-hos. It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you as powered, is sponsored by Everston K2 Flexing on all you beaches. What's going on, fam? Welcome to the show. Hashtag Get Swole for a chance to win today's Swole card. I don't have the video up, but hashtag Get Swole, and we'll give that away to one of you lucky beaches on Rumble, live on Rumble and YouTube at the Daily Swole. And of course, subscribe on Apple Podcast and Spotify at the Daily Swole live every day, and bringing you knowledge cock in your ear holes. Isn't that great?
Hi, puppy.
All the time, every day. Fam, let's get into it. We have an overtime segment with throwback DWGs and brand new balls deep edits for members. So join the fam. Specials are live now over at SwoleNormousX.com. Let's get into
just an inch. It's cold outside.
All right, we still have some awesome releases from earlier in this week. We dropped on Monday some new releases inside the Swolenormous app. Connect to Core Flow Express class with Alex. We also have some new drops in the Ask Papa Swolio section. In your education section, that tab in the Swolenormous app, a multi-purpose gym machine. Is it worth it? Talking about filling out your home gym. So definitely check that out if you're interested in picking up some equipment. We also have some brand new ice blue drops for the summer. Go the fucking gym styles. And of course, the Flaming Thrasher GTTFG shirt. Buy one, get one 50% over at papaswolio.com. Let's get into the first Swole fan post. We got this one. A lot of you already commented. I dropped it on Swole chat, on the Swole text. Jeremy, I'm 33 pounds from starting weight. Most of all, I feel better. Every day I'm full of hope and I still have a long way to go, but I will keep going. That's my message to everyone. Don't stop, keep going. We all got this. Beast mode and hashtag GTTFG. This is a great picture. You're looking great, dude. Congratulations, Jeremy. Keep it up. A lot of you already commented on that post. Absolutely fantastic. You're looking great. Look like you're deflating in the best kind of way. I love it. We also have this one from Joe. Joe says, what's up, beaches and booshes? I'm back. Those who remember my story, my wife has been battling breast cancer this year. We got concerned about finances a couple months ago with her PTO running out, which caused me to step away for a bit. We have since figured it out. She has passed the toughest part physically, and now we can all start moving forward. Excited to stay consistent, feel great, and be healthy, happy, and strong. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome back, Joe. I'm glad to hear that your wife is doing better. Good for you. Good for you. Glad to have you back, and hopefully you're making gains, and hopefully she's back to making gains too. Glad to hear it. Love it when people come back. I know sometimes you got things going on, but we are stoked to have you back in the fam, and glad to hear you're doing well. Let's keep on moving. Let's go into some questions. If you got live questions, drop them in the comments. Hashtag #AskPapaSwolio. And we'll get into this first one from Instagram. This one's from Jacob Dehan. Papa Swolio. I am 16 years old. I do 100 push-ups and 60 sit-ups a day. Is that good enough, and should I work towards more? So I appreciate the question. You're 16 years old. Cool. You can keep on doing push-ups and sit-ups. That's great. You're 16 years old. I'd recommend getting a gym membership and starting to lift weights and learning how to do proper strength training. So that's great. More isn't always better. Just doing bigger numbers, more push-ups. You can do that. But of course, you're going to have those limits in terms of progress. Why don't you go to the gym, start lifting some weights? You're 16 years old. High school has a gym. Local gyms, get a job, make some money. Go make some sick fucking gains, a quality strength training program. It's perfect to start at 16 years old. It's a great time. So good for you. Time to level it up, I reckon. Clevis Cola 002, Papa Swolio. Any tips on how to lose belly fat and get abs? Yeah, build muscle, eat better, and do that over months and years, and slowly transform your physique from something that doesn't have any muscle to something that has muscle and is managing its composition based on what you're consuming, your hormone levels, taking care of your health, and having more muscle than you have body fat, essentially. So build more muscle. You don't want to be skinny. If you want to lose belly fat, you need to build muscle all over your entire body. It's total muscle mass and getting your nutrition in order, and then you'll see the muscle underneath. All right. Sabir, Papa Swolio, how can I fix my shoulder up? I have no fucking idea. You get a Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Let me just use my powers of telepathy and figure out what your shoulder is messed up from. I have no idea. Why is your shoulder messed up? What are you fixing? I can't give you advice unless you give me specifics. So fixing your shoulder up, do some rehab. I don't know. Is your shoulder attached to your body? Is there a muscle tear? Is there a tendon tear? Like, I don't know how to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. We got shoulder awareness programs. We got great mobility. We have, there's dead hangs. There's external rotations. There's rotator cuff stuff. We have that inside the app, but you got to be a little more specific. Mayan K. Shinde. Papa Swolio, how are you so smart? Oh, I appreciate that. Well, I eat well, I educate myself, and I apply. So I have information, I have knowledge, I also have wisdom. And there's a difference. Having information, you can just recite it back, but I have a lot of wisdom because I know what has been successful. I've been doing this for 25 years. I've spent my life in the gym, training people, training myself, doing different things, trying different nutritional protocols. I've done all these different things. So there's a difference between knowledge. There's a difference between wisdom. So you have to combine your knowledge and your experience. And I only speak from personal experience and things that I would recommend based on what I found successful and unsuccessful. And I critically think. I'm able to formulate my own thoughts, and I do my own research. I do a lot of reading, et cetera, et cetera. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for Thank you for popping in and giving me a compliment. I appreciate it. Lean Beast 04, Papa Swole, do you ever feel tired before go to gym? What I have to if I feel. Please tell me good solution. Do I ever feel tired before going to the gym? Sure. What if you feel tired? Get better sleep, get some sunlight, have some honey, have a little sugar or some food, eat before you go, take a nap before you go. I don't know, splash some cold water in your face, improve your habits. You know, there's objective reality and there's how you feel. You might feel like in a so-and-so mood, you might feel tired, but then once a lot of people know, once you start going to the gym and you execute your program, you feel great, your strength is up. You just have to get started. So get out of your feelings, get more analytical, get more quantitative. So I might go train today. And right now I took an extra day off. I feel a little bit stiff and this and the other. I'll start warming up and then I'll probably have a great workout. So you start to learn that based on how you feel, just superficial feelings before you train, objectively, what's the result? Am I progressively overloading? So if I train today and I kind of feel a little bit under the weather or kind of dragging, if I execute, my strength is up, my weights are up, I feel great. It's like, okay, I'm glad I trained today because I stayed to the course. So you have to really get through those superficial feelings. And if you have discipline and consistency and a program, you could objectively look at your numbers and see if you're making progress. So it gets you out of your feelings. If you're consistent, you have something to execute, you have to get out of your feelings and execute and then gauge based off your progress. And if you're plateauing with your progress, then you can reassess and see what that is. Because sometimes I'll feel fatigued and I know I need to take an extra recovery day. Sometimes I feel a little bit, quote unquote, fatigued, but I know I just got to do it anyway. It's not like a real deep, I need more recovery. It's just maybe I didn't get the sleep I thought I did. Maybe I didn't drink enough water. I'm not hydrated enough and I just need to drink more electrolytes. Sometimes you just got to do it. All right. Kush Bawal. Papa Swolio. I am a vegetarian. Settle down, fam. Vegetarian. The fam's like, get him. Get him. All right. I'm a vegetarian. Which is a good source of protein other than eggs? Well, you're putting yourself in a corner and then asking me, how do I get out of the corner? That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. I'm a vegetarian. I'm going to not eat the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. How do I get nutrient-dense foods in my body? Well, eat the right food. So if you're a vegetarian, the best source of protein you're going to be able to get is eggs. Period. So maybe don't be a vegetarian. How about that? Just saying. You're putting yourself in a corner saying, I am a vegetarian. You're not a vegetarian. You're eating a certain way. My question is why? Is it religious? Is it for a reason? You're not eating the nutrient-dense food. So, hey, what's the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet? Meat. I don't eat meat. What else can I eat? Well, you should be eating meat. Let's see. Jay Hendy, some stupid hypothetical question. Would you rather go to the gym and be fat or look like you do now but can never train again? This is so stupid. This doesn't even make any sense. You get a Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Would I rather go to the gym and be fat or look like I do now but can never train again? You mean maintain more muscle mass magically and never have to lift? I'll probably take the second one. Do I get all the benefits of having the muscle mass and the bone density and everything? So like I can just have the benefits of lifting without lifting? Like this imaginary Ozempic or something, this make-believe magic pill. I'd rather have I want to have the results. I want the benefits of training. I like training. I've learned to like training. I like pushing myself and challenging myself, but I want the results. I'm not going to go to the gym and put all this work in if it's not going to get me results. Most people go and they do things wrong. They don't get results. Well, they get frustrated. I'm getting results because I'm doing it right. So I want the results. I want the benefits. I don't like these questions. If you had one exercise and you were stuck on an island, I talk about this all the time, or look like I do now, but can never train again. I'd rather look like I do now because I look like the way I do now. It's because I exercise and take care of myself. All right. Thank God that's the last question. Holy shit. These have been bad on Instagram lately. Any live questions, live topics, you guys can follow up. We'll move into some balls deep. No problems. It's okay. I always talk about how we talked about the other day. A lot of times live questions are, maybe you guys don't have a lot of live questions because you get them all answered inside the Swolenormous app. But if you have any topics, you could drop them in the thoughts down below. And I guess we got overtime, so I don't see anything popping up. Let's move on. Balls deep. It's a Friday show. We're chilling.
That's deep.
All right, let's get into some videos. We'll move right along. Here for questions, but I'm not going to belabor the point if you guys don't have anything. It's okay. It's all good. Let's do this one first. It's called What is a Woman? I don't see the length of these videos for some reason in my folder anymore, but let's see what this is.
What is a woman is the question.
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Is this an old video? I saw this on X the other day. A lot of things are popping up from like years ago. Tim Walz, is he still the governor? Like, what's going on with... This is, I mean, of course, ridiculous. What's a woman? I don't understand the question. I'm sure you don't, you fucktard. Anyone know what's going on here? Whatever. Is this an old video, a new video? Who knows? Okay, let's move right along to this one. What is fat phobia?
What's in the box?
Just in case you don't know, when people say fat phobia, they don't mean that you're literally terrified of fat people. They mean that because you know how fat people get treated, and
that's a big goal.
Society tells you that being fat is the worst thing ever. You have disdain, dislike, bad behaviour towards fat people because you fear looking like them. Okay, so if someone who's fat or who's not fat and says something that you said has been fatphobic, replying to them, do I look like I'm terrified of fat people? Isn't I mean, you look silly. You will.
Now, once you've had sex with the woman, she will naturally start to depend on you. Okay? All women do this.
All right. I guess we're going right into overtime. Don't want to get fat. One more and then we'll wrap up.
I don't have a problem with fat people.
I
just don't want to get fat myself. It's about my insecurity, not anyone else. This is something we as fat people hear thin people say all the time after they've been called out for saying something vaguely fatphobic. Let's talk about why it actually is harmful, and it isn't just about your body. Here are some metaphors. These aren't perfect metaphors, but I think they get the message across. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of a tan. I better stay outside of the sun. I wouldn't want anyone to think that I'm Mexican. Yeah, I got a little bit of a haircut, but I'm gonna let it grow back out. Wouldn't want anyone to think that I'm a dyke. I hope you can hear that in these statements, it's inherent that the speaker thinks that being perceived as a person of color or as a lesbian is negative. In their statement, they recognize that they have a societal privilege that they don't want to lose by being perceived as a member of another group. Those sorts of statements harm the members of those marginalized groups, which is why you really should avoid saying things like,
wait, was that it? Was that supposed to stop right there? Was that supposed to stop? I was like half paying attention, waiting for the point.
Matt Damon.
If you're just listening, that person's whole entire head was red and their eyebrows were red too. Again, you have to think about like what goes through someone's mind if they're going to be dyeing their face bright pink or whatever the fuck that was. I have glasses on, so that was some sort of bright color. That was insane. That was retarded. Fam, it's all good. No one's got questions on a Friday. We're just going all through. Let's get into overtime. Let's give away today's Swole card. It's a short show. Hashtag get Swole for a chance to win today's Swole card. We're going into OT. We're just rolling right through. You guys are coming to hang out? That's what we got for you. Short show, I guess. I mean, there's nothing else to talk about. It's a Friday. Fuck it. Let's go into OT. Let's do it. Today's winner is from, oh my God, we got Shane in the house. Shane, congratulations. Congratulations. There you go. It's a quickie. No one's got questions. We got a couple, I don't know. That was a couple lame videos. It's all good. Let's get into the Telegram chat. Let's go into OT. I'm not going to, look, sometimes we got a lot of stuff to go over. Sometimes we don't. And this is one of those days. Fam, let's move it on. Congratulations, Shane. Take or send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, swolecard 3325 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. We are heading into the Daily Swole Telegram chat. So if you remember, it's pinned to the top of the Swole Fam Telegram chat. Join us over at swolenormousx.com. Man, it's time for OT. What a breeze. What a breeze. My God.
Finish him.
My goodness, we're just going to get right into OT. We got some throwback DWG. We're going to have some fun. And then you all can go to the fucking gym if you haven't yet. Thanks for being here. Join us over at swolenormousx.com. Usually Fridays are a little bit more chill because we get right into OT. Just a quickie, just the tip, and then we just went balls deep. Boom. It was fast. We took a Viagra first and we just sent it. So head on into the Daily Swole Telegram chat. We got the throwbacks. We got the balls deep edits. Come on in. The water's fine. I see the gifts are flowing already in the Telegram chat. We'll see you over there. We'll start in 2 minutes. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you, Beaches. We start in 2 minutos. Peace, McGee's, deuce, magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
I just wanna win on the low, like